here and thank everybody so much for all of your love and your support. Thank you so much for always tuning in and watching all of our episodes since day one when we first started the channel and even started doing seasons from season one all the way up to now, season five. I just want to say it's been a fantastic ride, and I just can't thank all of you enough because it's all of you, the fans, that have made it possible. Now, with that said, I do want to just let everybody know that Ronan and I, for season 5, will be bringing back our hot dog series, as we call it, everybody's favorite series, because it's the number one series that we've been doing since season 1 that has done the best. But for season 5, we're going to do the hot dog series a little different. We're going to do a revisit hot dog series, which means we're going to try to go back to as many of the hot dog joints that we've went to from season 1 all the way to now in season 5. Um, the series did stop because of my wife. She suggested for us in season 1 to do a hot dog series, which we did. She also suggested for us to do a burger series, which did all right. She also suggested for us to do a chicken wing series, which also did all right. Then she suggested for us to do a pizza series, which again also did all right. And then we also did a food, a store series where we went to mom and pop stores like markets and stuff and tried, prepared food from there. And that one did all right too. But the one that did the best was the hot dog series. Um, So in season 2, that's what we brought back. We brought it back in season 2. I think it's really the only series we did in season 2. We might have done other series. I'm not 100%. And then in season 3, because people started to ask about where we would go for chicken wings or pizza, we decided, well, let's bring back the chicken wing slot and pizza series, but we'll do it as one. So we did a chicken slash pizza series. For season 3, as well as the hot dog series. And then we also did a Chinese food series. And that actually did really good. And we meant to bring the Chinese food series back for season 4, but we didn't get around to it. So if that's something that you would like to see us do again, which is another series on Chinese food, remember, it would be Americanized Chinese, because that's basically what's around here. Unless you have any suggestions on some places that might be like real Chinese food that you'd get over in China, let us know in the comments below. But we'll definitely check it out and do it again if we can. Um, we've thought about bringing back the Chinese food series since it did do really good in season 3. But yeah, for season 5, we're gonna bring back the hot dog series, everybody's favorite. Like I said, that's been doing fantastic since season 1. We're just gonna do a revisit hot dog series. Now, some of these hot dog joints from season 1 all the way up to season 4, we have been back to off camera. Some we've been back to on camera, like Lexi's Road Dogs. We've been back there, both on camera and off camera. Over in Westport, it's actually closer to where I live. Not so much Ronan, but when he's up around this area in Westport, because he does have some family that lives out in Westport, so do I. But it's just I live in Dartmouth, Mass, so it's not far. It's literally down the street from where I live in Dartmouth, Mass, because I'm right on the Dartmouth-Westport line. So my wife and I, when we're in the mood for hot dogs, we go there. So who knows, if you ever go there, you might bump into me one day. I actually did bump into a fan there at Lexi's Road Dogs way back, believe it or not, when we were filming, when we were still in season 1. And which was awesome, because it showed me that, people are watching, which is great. That's what we want because we love helping out the mom and pop places. We have said before that we did start the channel on fast food, which is true. And actually, that's another series we did last season, season 4, was we did like a fast food chain series showing people like basically, like some deals and whatnot, because we don't want people really going broke, but at the same time, we understand there's a lot of people that do like fast food, but our main course is showing people where they can go without emptying their pockets, stay on a budget, and we also want to help out the mom and pop places, because like we said, once when the mom and pop places are gone, they're gone forever, and you're not going to get the same fresh food quality and love that's poured into the food, because that does make a big difference, especially when they put so much love into the food. You can taste that love that's being put into the food. There have even been sometimes certain places that we went to and we are planning to go back to, only because when we went there for the film, we had some technical difficulties with the camera, but hey, again, that happens. I don't want to give away on what those places are, just in case we don't get back to them right away. But let's just say we do have plans on some of those places that we had technical difficulties with the camera. We do plan on going back to some of them, and actually a couple of them we did go back to. Like, what is it there? Riccardi's over in New Bedford, right on the Dartmouth line, New Bedford Dartmouth line. We went back there. We had some technical difficulties the first time we went there with the camera. Something happened, and it just didn't film right. The audio was wrong. The camera, for whatever reason, stopped filming the first time we went there. And then, so we went back and we filmed it. I mean, it's a place we've both been to before and after filming. I grew up eating at Riccardi's. It's a really good Italian restaurant. So if you live within the like Fall River, New Bedford area, Fairhaven area, or even Somerset, whatever, definitely go to Riccardi's. It's good Italian food, and it's a mom and pop. And speaking of mom and pop Italian places, if you know any places, and please don't say Olive Garden, because that's not real Italian. I mean, my wife's Italian, and even her family says the same thing. It's not real Italian. I mean, I guess some of their dishes are right. I mean, if you want to see us go to Olive Garden, we will, but it's not real Italian. But anyways, with that said, if you want to see us do any other, like, real Italian restaurants, please let us know in the comments below. Or hit us up on Facebook, Instagram. Write us an inbox to let us know, like, what Italian place, mom and pop Italian place you'd like to see us do. That's within around this southeastern Massachusetts area, from, say, like, going from Seekonk, Rehoboth, Swansea, Somerset, Fall River, Westport, Dartmouth, New Bedford, Fairhaven. I think you get it, within this area. We are willing to travel out. We have, as you know, because we're both school bus drivers, so sometimes, we get chartered certain places, and especially in the winter time, it gets cold, so you're sitting on a bus or whatever, it gets cold on the bus, so, we do like what a lot of drivers do, just we film the experience for all reviews. That's the only difference, we film that experience at the restaurant for all of you, so this way we could also stay nice and warm, too, and show you what's out there. Especially if you want to travel, you're someone that likes to travel. I know did some food reviews while I was on the Norwegian gym, going to Bermuda with my wife. I know I did a food review on 2 places out there. One was called Brew. I only did a review on like a half of a bagel with salmon and cream cheese and the capus on it, and had, I think, like some kind of a jelly jam thing. But for the half a bagel and all that, it cost me $14. Now, yes, in Bermuda they will take American money, because their money is equal to our value. So, but it was $14 for a half. And then I also did a review over at Snorkel Beach, which there they have more of the food and stuff. I mean, like what we would eat, because it's more for tourists. So It was basically like what we would eat here in the States, the chicken wings. But I remember those chicken wings were really good. And all the food that we had on the Norwegian gym, especially over at O'Sheen's. Now, we went there several times. I only filmed it once. But we went there several times while we were on the ship. And O'Sheen's is really good. So if you're ever on the Norwegian gym, from my understanding, I believe, but I could be wrong, it's on, O'Sheen's is on all the Norwegian gyms. On all the Norwegians. Uh, it's definitely on the Norwegian gem. It's also going to be on the Norwegian ship that my wife and I would be going to this year. Not going to give away the name, but it will be there on that ship as well. So with the buffet, same name. I forgot the name of it. Um, so some of the restaurants, but then also some of the restaurants are different. Different name, different styles of food. But, I mean, cruise ships do have some really good food, especially at the buffets and like O'Sheen's and whatnot. So if you haven't saw any of those episodes, go over to season 3. I know that was season 3. That I got them all spread out. And also, I just recently uploaded them all as one whole documentary series with all the episodes all put together. But yeah, like I said, just stay tuned, and we've got some other mom and pop places that we've just filmed that would be coming out soon. Um, we're still filming the like app/coupon series, which that we're gonna keep short. Because again, that's more like fast food, and as you know, we'll do it, but we don't really care too much for it. We care more for doing mom and pops. We'll also have some more frozen food meal reviews. Because again, I know, like I've said over in season 3, when we first started doing some frozen food reviews, or at least I did, is that we understand not everybody can afford to go out and eat or afford to have takeout delivered. So they depend on the fast food. Uh, well, when I say fast food, I mean like the frozen food. To me, that would still be considered fast food, right? It's prepared, it's done in seconds. That's if you put it in the microwave, or you can. A lot of times, some of them are also made for the oven, so they have like microwave or oven directions. Some even have microwave, oven, and toaster oven directions. Some do, not all. I know I just did one recently, like the Sicilian Screaming Pizza. If you haven't seen it yet, please go over and check it out. I think that's the one that I just recently had uploaded to the channel. So, I mean, even if it comes to like frozen foods, something that from the frozen food section that you'd like us to try, please let us know again in the comments below the name of the frozen meal, and we'll see if we've got that certain brand or something in our stores. Because some states will have certain frozen meals, certain names, others won't. It all depends if it's something name brand, like say Banquet, for instance, or Celeste. That's more of a frozen pizza. Some but if it's something like generic, like for instance, Winn-Dixie, I'll just throw that out there. As far as I know, there isn't a Winn-Dixie here in Massachusetts. I could be wrong. I'm just not sure. I know we don't have one anywhere around here in the southeastern, south coast area of Massachusetts. Again, I'm just using that as an example. So if it's something like that brand, obviously we wouldn't be able to get it unless there's some way for us to order it online or something. That's maybe something to look into. But I just wanted to come on here, just kind of like, not so much ramble on. I know I've been rambling on. I apologize for that. But I just wanted to come on here, just thank everybody so much for all of your love and your support, and for sticking with us since, when we uploaded our very first episode, if you want to call it an episode. Which is when Ronan was filming me. He was behind the camera. You can hear him behind the camera. He didn't really come in front of the camera until a little bit later on, after starting the channel and the series. When I say series, I mean like after we came up with a name and everything. And that was the very first one we did a review on, was the BK melts, the Burger King melts. I don't remember which melt I did. I just remember it was on that, and the camera was vertical, not horizontal. You know, so the camera wasn't filming this way. It was basically filming this way. Yeah, this is my remote, but I'm just using it as an example to show you. And then I believe the second video we did on a review, which again was me. Ronan had me film it. But he bought it. It was the Burger King fish sandwich or patty, you know, because they have their own version of the fillet of fish. But it's a little bit bigger and thicker than McDonald's. But both are good. I'm not gonna lie. For fast food, they're both good. Yeah, as you can hear behind me, because this is live, so it's raw in content. And that's another thing we're gonna try doing is some more raw content reviews, meaning what you see is what you get. It's live like now. You can hear my dogs in the background, my little babies. Those are my children, my puppies. They're the only children my wife and I have. And actually, one of my puppies ended up in one of the reviews. Actually, was when I started doing like some Lunchables and stuff. It was one of the lunch maker ones, the pizza with the pepperoni. I didn't care for that one too much, but I did like the Lunchable one that I did, that pizza one, because the Lunchable pizza one was better. The lunch makers, I wasn't crazy about it, and I definitely didn't care for the pepperoni. But my little girl, meaning my little princess there, my puppy, she loved that pepperoni. And to be honest with you, that pepperoni that they gave for that lunch makers pizza tastes like the pepperoni that we buy to feed to them, to be honest with you. Tastes like the dog's pepperoni that you can buy over in the dog aisle. But yeah, with that said, you know, again, just thank you so much for all of your love and your support. Thank you so much for always tuning in. I do see that it looks like there's 2 people that are live, watching live. I just want to say to those 2 people, you know, thank you so much for tuning in and checking out this live video. If you're unsubscribed, please hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. Both are free, and it does help out the channel. And we definitely appreciate all the love and the support. And if you can, please, you know, smash that like. And just let us know in the comments below, again, like, what you'd want to see us do some reviews on, or what kind of series you'd like to see, what kind of food series. And with all that said, again, just thank you so much. Truly, thank you. Ronan and I can't thank you enough. Because it's all of you that make all of this possible. None of this would be possible without all of you. That's why we're always saying, we can't stress enough. Here at the Food Lover Review Show, we are all a family. So again, just thank you so much. Love you all, and I'll see you on the next review.